Mr. C here again. We're off and running with our latest tutorial. Again, this is on Photoshop with the frame animation. You can use these tapes to review, and if you missed something in class, go back, rewind it, pause it, whatever you need to keep yourself caught up and understanding what's going on. So let's get started. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you have Photoshop open, and then once it's open, let's go to File and New. In this lesson, we're going to create a movement animation. There we go. So again, we're going to name this Run. We're actually going to have the letters run across the screen. We're going to keep it at 200 by 200 pixels, and we're not going to touch any of the resolution or color mode. And we do want to make sure that the background is white. So let's click OK. Get started here. Seems to be dragging a little bit. Alright, so here is our layout. We're going to use text again, so let's use that text tool. And we want to use the font Arial. So we're going to scroll up to the top there, choose Arial, make sure we select black. And we want to leave it at 72 points, or put it at 72 points. And I guess we're going to use black for our color here. So we select black, and so we're going to type one letter on each separate each on a separate layer, and then place them in a row, like so it spells out the word run. So let's click on anywhere in the square and run, and hit accept. Click anywhere, view, and accept. Anywhere in, and accept. Now we're going to arrange those. So we're going to take the move tool, and we're going to move each of the letters, center them up a little bit here. And that looks pretty good. So you can see in our layers palette we have 3 new layers along with the background. And alright, so we've got our 3 layers, and now we're going to let's just change some of the colors on some of the letters, make it a little bit more interesting. So let's go to our text tool. Boy, it's dragging. There we go. And let's just choose a random color here. Hit accept. And hit accept. And, oh, I don't know. That looks good. Alright. So your choice. Doesn't matter. Just make it look a little different. Alright, so now we're ready for the timeline. So again, if your Windows Photoshop doesn't have your timeline displayed at the bottom of the screen like mine, just go up to your window drop-down menu and choose timeline. Also, remember, we are doing frame animations, not video animations, as shown here. So make sure create frame animation is showing. Once it is, click it, and we'll get started. Alright, so now we have our timeline with our first frame on there, and we're going to create a new frame. And once we create that new frame, we're going to select that second frame, and now we're going to go up to the drawing window, and we're going to choose the move tool, and we're going to move the R toward the left of the screen. So we're going to take that R, move it to the left. We're going to take the U, and move it up to the top, and we're going to take the N and move it to the right. So now you see it looks like we have a blank screen, and now we're ready to use the tween function here. So, and then actually we want this to reverse, so we're going to click on frame 1 and drag it past or beyond frame 2, so now that the text will appear. So we start with the blank screen and then the text will appear. So we click on that second frame, we go over to either the drop down palette here, drop down menu palette, or the tween button here, because we're just using a simple tween. We want to map all layers. We're going with the previous. We're going to add five frames, I believe. Yep, 5 frames. And then click OK. Click OK. There. And then finally you see it all coming together. Alright. And we want to change this from running only once to forever. Let's just preview that. I think we want to pause on the last frame. So let's change that from 0 seconds to maybe like 1 second and see how that looks. Yeah, looks pretty good. So that was a simple, easy animation using tween and letters on separate layers. So let's save this. Again, all you have to do is file save, save as run. Click save. Notice it's the Photoshop file. We'll click OK on that. And then we finally want to do a save for web. And again, we're just going to save that with Ditter GIF 128 Ditter. I know the directions say GIF 28 or GIF 32 Ditter, but we'll just keep it at what we've been doing all along in class. That'll be fine. So let's just click save, and again it should be in your Photoshop folder, and click save once again. And that's a quick little lesson on Run.